beneath the holograms. His spirit ignites in the fury of combat. He takes to the heights. War cries echo. The stars bleed red in the wake of this fight. With the fearless dread. Captain Jack Speed with fire in his eyes. Conscious of the storm, no one hears their cries. With a bird of praise flying high and proud. In the shadow of the stars, he attacks the crowd. War cries echo the empire's might. Destruction and glory in the dead of night.
Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Okay. I had to redo my mic. I was trying to see if I could hook this new mixer that I got in, and I had no microphone level. It screwed everything, so I had to uninstall the driver on here and reinstall it. But anyway, okay. We had just gotten through doing the tournament. Let's see if I pulled. Did I pull a third one? I don't think I did. Okay, let's see what this is. My daily goals. Okay. I do probably need to hit one more. One of these. Whoops. To clear that daily. I just did that this morning to finish that event because I needed one. I think y'all heard me say that. I ended up not going back to it, and I had to do a couple of quick ones to clear the event. So I'm going to go here so I don't waste those other two I did today. We'll do these real quick, and then we're going to go in and do some solos with the Remnant. I'm trying to remember how high I could hit with that thing. Because I want the Luke, because there is something in there. Let's recall, claim, and claim. That's what I was wanting right there. Gives me stuff for that refinery for the next day. I don't know what the deal is. Usually I never ran out. I could do all three of them all the time, but that event that comes weekly, that you have to do a bunch of them to clear out, I think it's called Trials and Tribulations or something like that. You just eat your bells up. Okay. This would be a halfway decent crew, but it's not my best crew. Let's go to this one. And the problem is I got limited seats. So I need to put my best two officers down here for armadas, which I think are these two. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go up into that system again. Tell you what, we'll go into the zigzag. We'll go here. This will be easier to find it. Oh no, that's where I was in mirror space. Dang it. Alright. Here we go. I don't think I can punch quite that high as a 60 system with this. But I do think, it says I'm out of range anyway. How high did I hit before? I want to say I did a 50. Let's hit. How far can I go up? No 60 with the current deal. I can go all the way up to 58. But I don't think that was high as I think 50 was where I was doing it before. I gotta tear this thing up higher before I can go up anymore. But I'm surprised as strong as it is, as low tiered as it is. This is not for the Alliance events at all. This is just for me to get loot in that refinery there. Purely for that. Make that clear. I wish I was saving these hoping there would be some tasks using the new wave defenses and these, but there's none in there. But thank God I can use my speed ups. I think these are the group ones, I think. I don't know. I didn't engage do any of those during that arc. So I'm on a little bit of a learning curve here. Yeah, see, it hardly did any hull damage. Let's move up. Is there a 52? Let's go 52. Let's see how much loot I got. Let's go into that refinery. See, that's enough for a full pull. That's what I'm looking for. That's the only way I'm going to get that thing up higher. Yep. Let's go ahead and make that full pull. So you got speed ups in here. That's the key. I got 4 hours worth of that speed ups. Let's see. I got some more, but they're small. Got some enough I can probably go up with the remnant when I repair it. Hopefully. Then you get these. 2. I'm going to save those. No, I think they got cooldowns. I'm going to go ahead and do ore and crystal. See, I still got timers on all these. But that's nice, man. Alright. This is just basically for tomorrow. Plus I want to say, you know what, let's go ahead and bring it back. Do those upgrades on it, and let's see. We know we can do 50. 50, no hull damage hardly at all. I need to stop recording. I don't want that to record on my... I gotta go in there and clean that up when we get done here. Let's go ahead and, while this thing's flying back, let's go into the tournaments and see what's in here. See if there's anything. Let's see what this one is. Acquire gas. See, I'm not looking to buy anything. See what this is. Oh, that one's easy. Let's do it. Grab it. That one's easy as pie. Let's go into the Borg faction. So I'm going to save it. Even though I like to pull these every day, I can do the Zindi though for sure. That's not going to hurt anything. Okay. Now we can go into We need epics, right? So I see. Yeah, that'll almost get it there. Okay, now I found one other thing. I know there's the Forbidden Tech also has that. That should be enough right there. And we're done. We can go in there and claim whatever we need to claim. Collect. Okay, now let's go into the store. See how much loot we got to spend. Doesn't look like we got much. I don't know if it didn't give me my loot. See, I don't like it. Sometimes they don't tell you how much loot you got. Apparently not very much. Oh, I got 300. I can do something. Let's see where the highest one I'm looking at. See, I can't even go in here and finish my Jack Ransom out. See, what I was going to do, what if... Trying to see what the heck's going on here. I'm trying to look. See, I got somewhere between 740 and 880, somewhere in there. See, this is what I'm looking for, I think, right here. See what other ones are in here. Or that one, I don't know. Let's see what that one is. PVV damage, that might be the one I'm looking for. Used to research. Maybe I gotta go out and come in, because I'm sure I got more than 800 from the one I put in there. That's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, still no go. We'll see what my member score is. I'm like 18th with 1,200. What place are we in as a group? I hate when it does that. We're in 5th place in our deal. Okay. So far. So we got that done. Let's do the quick repairs on this thing, and we'll see if we can. Hopefully, you got enough for 2 pulls. No, we don't even have enough for that one. Gosh, so you're gonna have to get 2 days worth of ones to do this one. That kind of blows. I was hoping if I could get it up to 4. Where I get this extra. I'm gonna have to look and see when it is you need to scrap it. All right, we got that one on there. So let's go back to the 52s. This might mean we have to jump. We may have to repair it if it gets. I'm gonna go up as high as I can. Secure much loot as I possibly can. I'd love to be able to get this thing high enough to where I could put the loot crew in there, or put Rachel on there with 2 strong armada crews on the bridge, and maybe the doctor below and whatever. Right now I don't have enough seats for that. And I'm too low tiered. Okay. I'm sure a lot of my research is coming into play, helping this ship out too. I'm not going to use all these directives up because I don't know if we're going to have some kind of event for this. But I need to have like a base point to know where I'm going to, how high can I go. Ooh, barely made it. So we know 52 is the breaking point, my friend. Barely made that. I bet if I wouldn't have made that upgrade on it, it would have died. But it gives you a bunch of credits right there. A bunch. All right, let's call that a day. We know 52 is as high as I can go. I already got the loot that I needed to make the full pull in there, so there's no reason to waste any more directives. I know I can come in tomorrow, hit one more. Freebooters. I want to do freebooters to get that thing. I just spent 400 points. I just spent a bunch of stuff. Maybe you have to use this cracked. Let's go. I know a place where I can get where I need to use that kind of stuff. I got an extra NX01. I have like a deal. I didn't have enough of the regular credits. I guess they're counting those. Let's see if that helps me get to the top. Let's see what that did for me. And no, that didn't score. What the heck? Spin X on research. Oh. That's where I messed up. I didn't read it good enough. Shoot. I don't know if I got research left. I mean, there's nothing I want to do it on. Put it that way. Alright. Yeah, convert. I'll just do the freebooters. I don't want to mess up my credit. Alright. Let's go ahead and upgrade my NX01. No, I'm not going to use any more of those. I know it doesn't score now. Yeah, I've got to completely tear it out when I decided to use some of this extra. I think I was pulling when they used to have it in that thing, and then when they took it away, I was really close. So I ended up using some ISO to make it, but would I do that again? Probably not. Especially, I was going to do it free, and I don't care, but okay, we can put our big cube back on here. Okay, just a second. Okay, good news, fellas. That was the call I was waiting for. Okay. All right, we're done. We're done with that. So let's see what we're going to do next. Oh, some solos. Yeah, we need to clear that event. So we're going to put both my 56 ships. Let me go ahead and I'm going to get them where they're. I like them in a certain order. Okay, we're going to put one of the cube. No, I need the cube that's. I just need a placeholder for right now. I think this is my. Yeah, got the PvP FT in it, so I don't want that one. Okay, let's go there. Let's go there. And let's get my big cube or my PvE cube in there. Okay, now we got to completely go nuts on these crews. We're going to have to change everything on them. Yeah, we're just going to put confirmed. We're actually going to use, I think we're going to use this crew on, not the crew that we're using now, but we're going to use E. Picard as one of the crews, I think. I'm going to pull everyone out, but our main, we're going to put, in this ship, we're going to put our main PvE. We're going to make one adjustment. I'm going to put Pike in there instead of E Data. Let's find it. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Okay, PvE. We're going to put Pike. Whoops, wrong one. Discard. Assign officers. Again, we're going to do... I could have just did this again. Okay. We're going to steal a couple off of these. We're not going to put Paris here. And we're going to take her out of there. We are going to leave these three, and then we're going to look through here and just pack it with whatever we need. Okay, so now, in this one, we're going to put the Janeway crew. We're going to leave her here. And probably put Paris in there, too. Let's go group. That'd be easier to do. Janeway, Doctor. Okay, that's. Oh yeah, we're doing hostiles. So let's go ahead and put this guy. Let's see. There might be somebody better. Let's look. PvP. Let's read her deal. Yeah, this is not an invading entity. So, no goes. Oh, you know what? I think I put Naismith up there before last time. Let's see. Yeah, Naismith would be really good there. Okay, now let's put Paris. You know what? No, let's put Janeway, because that way we can use Neelix. Let's go with the Picard crew here. Sorry about the change up. I just thought of that with Neelix sitting there. I can use Neelix. So we can use E Picard, E Data. What happened there? Oh, I didn't change him out. Okay, let's go. No, she needs to go below. There we go. We're going to put Rachel in there. Okay. So let's leave this back. We need to go back to our original. Because I messed up there. I didn't meant to put group. Also put Himmer down there. Well, I didn't know DeGiorgio has, but she's not a hostile against players. I didn't know DeGiorgio had Strange New World synergy. That's interesting. All right, so now let's look at our deal. We'll go into it. We'll get. Looks like we need defense. Let's go defense first. Okay, now let's go health. We'll use. Okay, that looks good. Okay, let's go with the Rachel. Okay, let's go group. Let's see if there's anybody in their group that I can use to help. No. Let's go lower deck. We'll put Sutter. I'm going to put her on the cube. We can use Pella. We'll use Neelix on the other one, and Paris and her on the other one. Wait a minute, did I not do that? Oh, I didn't put nobody on here. Okay, let's go group, just so I don't mess somebody up. There's Janeway. Doctor. Who was it I was going to put on? Oh, it was Naismith. Let's find him. Okay. Now below we're going to go Paris. We're going to go Neelix, Kim, Brianna. And I think that's all the lower deck I can go. Let's also, there's a couple of wild cards that will put him there. And let's go and get an attack officer. We use a board queen. Okay, that looks nice there. So we can actually go back. Do we finish that one out? No, we can use Grush here. Let's go lower deck. See if there's anybody that we missed. See, he's a PvP. I'm looking. We want to put. Let's go ahead and put her there because she helps on wave defenses. That's her deal. I'm looking to see if there's anybody lower deck I can use. Oh, that'll work. Oh, I don't have Tindy. Or Mariner. Hell, okay. Forget you, girl. Forget you. Tindy. And Mariner. There we go. All right. Guys, I'm not going to be talking much. I'm going to turn this thing down. I'm going to start doing some wave defenses. And it's going to take all my attention. So I'm going to turn my mic off and then
with a bird of praise flying high and wide. too late. War cries echo, fury unleashed in the heart of battle. He's a savage beast. Uncertainty for the wisdom in the change. With cloaked intentions, the time feels strange. Captain Jack Spade on quest for pride. With the advised blessing, there's nowhere to hide. Through the stars, he weaves a tale of tread. In the heart of battle where only legends tread. War cries thunder as the engines blaze. Captain Jack Spade in a deadly phase. In the void between stars, this legacy will grow. A tale born in war, lets the legends flow. With every conquest, the empire stands tall. In the wake of its wrath, they fear its call. War cries echo, dark shadows loom in the heart of battle. They sink in his tomb. Captain Jack Spade with vengeance in his grasp. A fierce warrior's might, no thing left to clasp. In the common theater claims the throne with the empire's paw forever to be known. War cries thunder as enemy ships fall in the realm of stars. He stands proud and tall. Unfortunate battle, his spirit attained. Watching from the ashes, this legacy names in the depths of the content of fury nights. Captain Jack Spade ready for advice. War cries echo, vengeance unleashed. In the dark of night, his power increase. Steel against steel, the voice starts to shake. With each strike he lands, the darkness will break. In the chaos of war and of the day, to God storm with the memories lead a light. Let it on the all speed breeze in there and the tide shall no spare and creation. These will pass, will pop wars each and they strike like a storm, bringing darkness to lights. Captain Jack Spade, the legends will play with the warrior's heart. It's forever untamed. Beneath the holograms, his spirit ignites in the fury of combat. He takes to the heights. War cries echo, the stars bleed red in the wake of his fight. With the fear is dread. Captain Jack Spade with fire in his eyes, conscious of the storm, no one hears their cries. With a bird of praise, flying high and proud, in the shadow of the stars, he attacks the crowd. War cries echo, the empire's might, destruction and glory in the dead of night. Through the darkness, the engines roar, slicing through the void, forever seeking more. With a fierce resolve, he charts his fate. The honor of the empire never too late.
Well, crew number 2 didn't work out too good. I got through it, but I let one hit. It did give me a full payout. It probably, let's take this up, and it probably gave me 2 of those net scores. There. There. Another big milestone. Give me some mirror dust.
Through the stars, he weaves a tale of betrayal.
Alright, let's see what we got here, man. Did it clear all those events with one completing one wave? Let's see. Well, it damn sure did. Huh. That was some kind of goof up there. I'm sure that's not what they meant to do, that you clear one wave defense and you clear all the milestones. Well, I mean, I got so much loot there, there's no sense in doing anymore. But I do want to see. You got to go in there and see what happened in the report. I need to find B ship the last time. This prowler here is what knocked it. Holy crap! I think having Rachel, which I didn't have before, really hurts this crew. Because she's not tiered up very high, and she doesn't have any officer ability that helps out. She could, if you're hitting battleships down there, you could probably use her below, but I'm not. Next time around, I will not use her. I'll have to remember that, not to use Rachel. So that cost me 6,500 and Sigma to repair this. Okay, now it's going to wait. Cleared that. I'm done with that. And that gets me over the new syndicate level right there. Okay, I'm gonna, even though I don't need it, let's go into the refinery and see what we got. Not the refinery, but fashion store. There are some goodies in here. So I got 16,000, and I've got this, so I can go in here and make some schools. Stuff. First, I'm going to go down here and look at this stuff. This is where there are some really good favors here that you should look at. There might be something else I need to go. Let's see what's this. See that? That's probably not, honestly. Unless you got see, I'm not crawling with that loot right now. If I was crawling with it, I would definitely do it. Maybe even pull some of these, but I'm not. Let's look at the other stuff in here. Definitely need that. Dolomite, I don't need it anymore. I already cleared all the ones for that. That was one of the prime things I was pulling earlier. No, not really. I need to start pulling over the day. And now, I can do this, and I've got a full boat right there. So next, I can do it right now, or I can wait. But I'm looking to see if there's anything with the regular credits I want to buy. First, let's look at that. I did some Sloan. You know, that, oh, it can't go wrong there. I need to see what I need to. I could go do this and get me. Let's see how many that gets you. 35, 135. Let's go into slow to see what I need to pull from him next. See if it's worth messing with. Slow roll. Okay. Okay, I got the. This is the main thing I wanted in here. Let's see if there's anything else. I need it, but it's not going to be a priority. What is this? Is there anything else really I need? Yeah, I need that. I need to let's go get 2 more full. Figure that out. I'll need that one with my we're doing ship now and one I'm getting soon. That's all I'll say. Soon. Soon there'll be a new sheriff in town on 74. That's all I'll say. Alright dude, let's see. Let's go back in there, back into Factory Store. Grab a couple more slow. I think I'm gonna run a couple more of those. Oh, let's see.
Captain Jack Spade, the legends will play with the warriors heart. It's forever.
Should be way more than enough to finish that favor out. I wish the Lorca was in here too. There's more stuff in Lorca I want to. That'll be the one I'll do next. We're close to that one. Oh man! That. One more. Cool. Didn't want to do it. I don't like having none of any of it. Alright, let's go ahead and do one more pool. Okay. Go back to Lorca, not Lorca, but Sloan. This one and that one, the ones I'm going to work on next. If I got some to do, I might do that one too, but I've already checked the other ones earlier, so there's no reason for me to go into them. I did the ones that I could do. Let's see. Let's make that change on the deck and see how that goes. Okay, Rachel. Sorry, gal. Who am I going to replace her with, though? Well, let's see what Riker's. Let's see what Riker's officer is doing. Crit chance. He has a synergy with him, but I don't know if that's the best fit. And I wish she wasn't limited to armadas and invading entities. She would be definitely worth trying on their deck. So I gotta find somebody else. Well, let's try Riker. I guess it couldn't be as bad as Rachel did on it, but the thing is, the biggest thing about completing that is remembering that tier 4 are right on top of you, so you got to get your ship positioned. The rest of them were pretty easy until I lost the ship. Go ahead and we'll position him up like I did last time. cube over here. Let's put him a little bit out. Little cookie. I'm going like with a triangle to start out with. And then I know that 3, they're all going to be pretty much up here. Those really the only two that I think that you need to remember, that 4 and 3, all the hostiles are going to be up top pretty much. I think there's like one straggler down and maybe 2 to the side, but the bulk of them are going to be up top. So let's go ahead and start it. Hey there. There. Let me see there. Whoever finishing their hostile first. Pretty easy set right there. That's all. I'm trying to position the ships where I want the next wave. There's 3, they're all going to be up top. Remember. And the bulk of them. The bulk of them. Guys, okay, they're all. Go. A, B, C. I don't think there's one straggler way at the bottom down there. We'll take him last. Okay. Hit him right. Get my cube right there. He's back here. That one there. Where's my cube? Gosh, there's one up there. I can see that one. Get it in time. Ooh! That was by the hair of the chinny chin chin. Where did that one come from? I didn't see it. See that one change? I had hardly any hull damage on my cause where I was totally destroyed by now. I gotta get those fast. That's because I couldn't get it to click back on there. Good.
The legends will play with the warrior's heart. It's forever untamed.
Okay, that helps me build up those sections 31 paragraphs back to where they was. Not where they was, but gives me something.
The stars bleed red in the wake of this fight. With the fearless dread.
See, it helps that cube because I've got PvE, forbidden technology on that, and the other ones have PvP. You can see that I hardly have any damage on that. The other ones I had to make repairs. But I've got the tennis one. Oh, this is my. I grabbed the wrong one. I thought I grabbed the. That one has a PvP FTs in it too. Maybe just the cruise on it's a little bit better. They did a better job cruising a little bit. And it's a little bit higher than the other two. Or tower goes. So that's that on that. So we're done with that event. I thought we'd be doing like 5 or 6 of these, but oh, got one of these. Oh, and I got my guy. I think my guy's. Oh, I need two more, and I got that one unlocked. I think I got some of those choice things. I've got some, but I'm not going to pull them now. I'm going to wait until Saturday. That way I can see what I need to make my upgrades I need to do. See if we got any kind. We did get some not real good ones, but we did get some. Every bit helps chipping away at this, man. Every bit. See, I'm going to be done with this one in 11 hours, so that's no use for this one. This one here, I can let it time out the whole time. But this one I need done by Saturday. Why do I need it done by Saturday? I'll show you why. Go into the options. See, I've already got the F dock at 69. I need to get that one to 69, but you can see I got roadblock. E, then I've got to do platform E and dry out dock E. Let's go on. I'm going to go do this one. It's going to take me all the way. A. Wow. I'm going to have to go do both of these dry docks before I can do this platform. So this is right here. This is what told me at Scrapyard 69. So once I do that, then I'm going to be free. So it looks like my pattern this week is going to be dry docks. I'm going to do the dry docks. So I'm not sure. Let's go to E. So E has my Enterprise on right now. Let's see if it has a roadblock. It may end up, yeah. God almighty. I'm gonna have to do all. I'm gonna have to do A, B, C, D, and then I can do E. So I've got four dry docks. It's all gonna be dry dock A, dry dock B. Let's see. I'm gonna have to do dry dock. Once I do A, I can go over and do B. That's all I'm gonna do this week. I don't plan on spending any money at all this week. Can't make that claim for the week after, but this week I don't see anything in the store I really want to buy. But I am interested. I'm gonna look at something here in the store. Because what I saw my friends using the Remnant for yesterday is really intriguing. And I'm gonna wait until I get my Remnant up there to where I can show you this before I tell you what that is. It's gonna blow your mind. Let's see, I'm gonna have to go and see. Now, I didn't spend any money on it before, none. But I'm going to see how much I can. Why would I want to I'm looking for the upgrade. Maybe I'll go back. Upgrade. Here we go. Okay, let's see. I don't care about that. I just want to get the ship up higher. So you get 250,000 of those parts. So let's look at our rev here. Alright. Obviously, that's. I don't know. I don't know that it would give me. I don't know that it would give me an entire tier worth of material. That's a total rip-off. I'm spending $100. I want to at least go up one tier with it. But I think then you get like 17 and one of the I'm gonna have to go back and look at some videos on it. But I'm thinking tear it up every 5 tiers, maybe, or you scrap it and get a new one or whatever the hell that is. But it's not gonna be enough. Well, let's look at the events again, see what anything I'm missing. Other than I got rebooters, but I don't know that. I need to go into mirror space and do some of this. This has got to be messed up in some way. Why would you want to defeat? Or maybe it's just worded wrong. In the shadow of the stars, he attacks the crowd. War cries echo the empire's might, destruction and glory in the dead of night. Let me go in this through the dark. It's a. Okay, let's go get it.
War cries echo,
Yes,
glory unleashed in the heart of battle. He's a savage beast.
Explore, got King in there.
With cloaked intentions, a tide feels strange. Captain Jack Spade on quest for pride. With the advice blessing, there's nowhere to hide.
Marco.
The stars, he weaves a tale of dread in the heart of battle where only legends tread. War cries thunder as the engines blaze. Captain Jack Spade in a deadly
You know what?
blaze.
Let's use
Void
crafty.
between stars, this legacy will grow. A tear forged in war, lets the legends flow. With every conquest, the empire stands
breathing
tall.
test
In
up
the wake of his wrath, they fear his
Got a bunch of those. Man, what the heck? Crap load of these 7Ds, but I
war
don't
cries
use it.
echo, dark shadows loom in the heart of battle. They sing his doom. Captain Jack Spade with vengeance in his grasp. A fierce warrior's might, no thing left to clasp. It's a common thing to claim the throne with the empire's bomb forever to be known. War cries thunder as enemy ships fall in the realm of stars. He stands proud and tall. Fortune battle, his spirit attained. Rising from the ashes, his legacy
stronger than
names. In
mine, I
the
can tell
depths
you
of the
that.
content of fury ignites. Captain Jack Spade ready for advice. War cries echo, vengeance unleashed. In the dark of night, power
use this as
increase.
Freeman.
Steel against steel, the voice starts to shake. With each
cool,
strike
yeah.
he lands, the
But
darkness
he
will
put an
break.
F3 on it? Come on. Alright, let's go mirror.
In the chaos of war and of the day, to God stop the memories of the night. Let it one be all speed free, spin them
Can't
and
use
its
the
light
one
show
that
us
works.
their equation. These will pass, will talk, wars, each and they strike like a storm, bringing darkness to lights. Captain Jack
good. I don't like
Spade,
it so
the legends will play with the warrior's heart. It's forever untamed. Beneath the holograms, his spirit ignites in the fury of combat. He takes to the heights. War cries echo, the stars bleed red in the wake of his flight. When the fear is dread. Captain Jack Spade with fire in his eyes, conscious of the storm, no one hears their cries. With a bird of praise, flying high and proud,
that guy?
in the shadow of the stars, he attacks the crowd. War
that must be
cries
some kind of
echo,
trick
the
cruise.
empire's
I
might,
can see it.
destruction and
I can
glory
use that
in the
one too.
dead of night. Through the darkness, the engines roar.
I've never seen
Slicing through
anyone
the
else
void,
that uses
forever seeking more.
Kirk
With
on
a
his World War.
fierce resolve, he charts his fate. The honor of the empire never too late. War cries echo, glory unleashed in the heart of battle. He's a savage beast. Service 74, the wisdom in the change. With cloaked intentions, a tide feels strange. Captain Jack Spade on quest for pride. With the advice blessing, there's nowhere to hide. of his wrath, they fear his call. War cries echo, dark shadows loom in the heart of battle. They sink in his doom. Captain Jack's fate with vengeance in his grasp. A fierce warrior's might, no thing left to clasp. If the god within him claims the throne, with the empire's power forever it'll be known. War cries thunder as enemy ships fall in the realm of stars. He stands proud and tall. Once in battle, his spirit attained, rising from the ashes, his legacy names in the depths of the content of fury nights. Captain Jack's fame ready for advice. War cries echo, vengeance unleashed. In the dark of night, his power increase. Steel against steel, the voice starts to shake. With each strike he lands, the darkness will break. In the chaos of war and of the day, to God stormed the memories lead a light. And upon the all speed crease, in their remnants light shall no spare and creation. These will pass will pop wars each and each. They strike like a storm, bringing darkness to lights. Captain Jack's fate, the legends will play. With the warrior's heart, he's forever untamed. Beneath the holograms, his spirit ignites. In the fury of combat, he takes to the heights. War cries echo, the stars bleed red. In the wake of this fight, when the fear is dread. Captain Jack's free with fire in his eyes. Conscious of the storm, no one hears their cries. With the bird of praise flying high and proud. In the shadow of the stars, he attacks the crowd. War cries echo, the empire's might. Destruction and glory in the dead of night.
But I don't do this usually. This is something there was an event. With this event, I wouldn't do it. So it's not for this. Payoff on this one. Dust and Rachel Shard.
The honor of the empire never too late. War cries echo, glory
I hate this kind of crap.
battle, he's the savage beast. Thirsty for the wisdom in change. With close intentions, the tide feels strange. Captain Jack's fate on quest for pride. With the advice blessing, there's nowhere to hide.
I won't come back. I'm gone.
Through the stars, he weaves a tale of dread. In the heart of battle, where only legends tread. War cries thunder as the engines blaze. Captain Jack's fate in a deadly phase. In the void between stars, his legacy will grow. A tale forged in war, makes the legends flow. With every conquest, the empire stands tall. In the wake of his wrath, they fear his call.
That's interesting, that cruise.
War cries echo, dark shadows loom in the heart of battle. They sink in his doom. Captain Jack's fate with vengeance in his grasp. A fierce warrior's might, no thing left to clasp. If the god within him claims the throne, with the empire's power forever it'll be known. War cries thunder as
let's see if we can hit
enemy
free
ships
boot
fall in the realm of
this
stars.
thing. go back. Recall. Probably not very high. It's an interesting idea. Just that right there. That way I can score some points on the free booters, and I can get rid of this thing. Let's see. Go ahead and run tank crew. Go back to the PvP crew. And you're gonna be surprised here I'm gonna pick PvP that I can have. And it's tough between Chapel and I'm gonna put PvP there. I think I'm going to put her over Chapel. We'll try it differently if that doesn't work. But let's go into the small free booter, which is this 38 right here.
Captain Jack Spade, the legends will play with the warriors heart. It's forever untamed. Beneath the hall of friends, his spirit ignites in the fury of combat. He takes to the heights. War cries echo.
Let's see if I can get a free booter. I've never tried this before, but if it works, it saves me some stuff. Okay, we've got to stay within the battle triangle at least.
Captain Jack Spade with fire in his eyes, conscious of the storm, no one hears their cries. With a bird of praise, flying high and proud, in the shadow of the stars, the attacks the crowd. War cries echo, the empire's might.
Let's see how bad it killed, how bad of a death he took there. Not even a third damage. Not even a third. Where we at? I'm in a 5. I did that to be close. See what the heck's there.
Captain Jack Spade on quest for pride. With the advice blessing, there's nowhere to hide.
Let's go. We got all this stuff in there. Yeah, we still got all of our guys here. We'll go in here and see if we can get that.
In the heart of battle where only legends tread, war cries thunder as the engines blaze. Captain Jack Spade in a deadly phase. In the void between stars, his legacy will grow. A tear born in the war lets the legends flow. With every conquest, the empire stands tall. In the wake of his wrath,
oh, smoked it.
war cries echo, dark shadows loom in the heart of battle. They sing
There's no
Captain Jack Spade with vengeance in his grasp. A fierce warrior's might, no feelings of class. If the common sinner claims the throne with the empire's power forever, it'll be known.
You gotta get 54. And the sad thing is the PvP only got you 5 points. I have to remember that crew and see if it works on bigger people, bigger ships. But it is odd. He must have put, he had his up over 1 million. He must have put King and Mariner down below. That's the only way I can see he's got that high. He There's really no extra research to that shit. Nori could have Brush and whatever Avery or whatever his name is. You could think it'd be down there. I'll skip that out when we get done here.
They strike like a strong in darkness lights.
There it is.
Captain Jack Spade, the legends will play with the warrior's heart. It's forever untamed. Beneath the
See, back in the day when I was a low player, I didn't bother doing it.
in the fury of combat, he takes to the heights.
That was good.
War cries echo, the stars bleed red in the wake of this fight.
They probably only went into this system looking for guys hiding. That was a nice payoff right there.
Captain Jack Spade with fire in his eyes.
Let's go with
Conscious of the storm, no one hears their cries.
what's that one?
With the bird of praise flying high
that's
and
one happened.
proud. In the shadow of the stars, he attacks the crowd.
I would love to talk to the guy who came up with the hazardous case idea.
Destruction and glory in the dead of night.
Would love to have a little conversation. It wouldn't be a nice one, let's put it that way.
Slicing through the void, forever seeking more. With a fierce resolve, he charts his fate.
I mean, literally those mission hostiles are hard enough. They don't need any help from the hazard to kill you. You have to know how to crew that shit. Beat those. And that's the one I got just right there. If they got a big ship, I don't know if that one's gonna take the cake. But it's something to do while I'm doing something I hate. Alright, we're gonna go. Let's see how many we got left. Okay, I still got. That makes 33. 21. Too good of a reward to blow off. I think you're gonna have extra ones though, but I mean there's good rewards and you saw the Sigma stuff in there. So it's kinda hard not to do it. But if it was an event just to get like one more level to go. None of you guys, when they open this up with crazy vinyl pack. Guys like that are even more than on some of these events, instead of getting loot in the store, we're getting Sigma XP. Now I've talked to a few people and some names you've heard on some of the other content creators about trying to change that, because I think we have enough Syndicate XP already in places where you can claim them and you get daily drips. You really don't need them for events, in my opinion. Now, if you want to put an event while that SMS is going on, more power to you. That would definitely help with people get those officer shards. But you know, like like the invasion event, SMS for the invasion event is Sigma SP instead of I don't know if it's not scrap. Scrap is stuff you get from killing the hostiles, but you know what I mean. That one store where you've got to the only place that you can even earn it is during the leaderboard event. But both of those events you pay out loot that you can go in that store and either get you DeMarco or Galactic Claim, or I think there's ship blueprints in there too. But you should go there. It shouldn't be Sigma XP. What does that have to do with the invasion? You know. And I've also, guys, I've been trying as hard as I can to lower that cooldown for that refinery, where we can turn the scrap in more than once a day. I think it should be every 8 hours, but if we got 2 pulls a day, that would be great. But 24 hours, I mean, I've got so much of that scrap I could set out the invasion event for the rest of the year and still not have. I probably had to spend all the stuff that I from making those type of pulls. The problem is we have guys on my servers that don't pull their first share in that event. It's me and it's got 4 or 5 other high level players that can go in there and just crush those things. Our server would never meet the requirements to clear it and get those DeMarco and Naismith. I think you get loot too for that stuff. But we would never get it. No, it was like the first one we didn't get it. The second one I was damn sure we weren't not gonna get it. I ended up spending like $200 on the Chimera directives, and with about 15 minutes left, put us over the top. Because we were really close. And I was angry. I was angry if we had so many. Because I was telling people during that first day event, we need people in the system to start putting hostiles. We need the percentage to be lower to have any chance to clear this. But we got guys on my server that will do just enough to clear the SMS, and that's all they'll do. Some of them won't even do that. You can see it Syndicate XP, and they probably had the same. Like if that wasn't part of the mechanic to help put it down, I don't know if I would do it Syndicate XP alone. But for me, I know that I've got to go there and just whack the crap out of those things. I usually finish. I've always finished in the top 5. Most of the time I finish second. I've won it once. And I think it was the time I was just telling you about me where I bought $200 worth of Chimera directives to get us over the top. Because I wanted those DeMarco cards. That was the only way you could get them. think I might have turned it up when I went to do the phone. So I'm not, guys. That probably won't happen as soon as I figure out how to get this mixer working. I bought a mixer online. Thought I was getting one that I saw on YouTube, and I ended up getting Chinese knockoff version of it, and I got to figure a way to get for my computer to recognize it. Right now, it's not recognizing it, and I don't know if I've got the wrong connection to it. I'm gonna try a couple different ways to do it, but this little mixer in OBS doesn't really give me a real true deal, and I have no way to listen to it unless I have headphones, and I put the headphones and go on Twitch and listen to it. As y'all are hearing it, it's at least a 6-second delay, and it just makes it hard to talk because you're feeling like you're, Lou Gehrig, the Lou Gehrig speech. It's just weird with the delay, so I just noticed I had that. Either I never turned it down or I didn't turn it down enough. Hope that helps better. Sorry about that. Okay, how close am I to being done with this stupid thing? Did I finish it and not realize it? Let's see. Yeah, I did. Alright, let's make sure, double check. Yeah, done with it. So I've got 2 more events to clear that. So basically, I'm sitting at 1,000. So I got 8 more events to clear it, and I've got 12, basically 11 days. Oh man, I forgot about my ship I sent up in the hazard space. God dog it. I'll do that another time. I got busy with the stupid re-enta. Okay, let's get rid of that stupid ship. Alright, let's get her back in our normal order. Now, my theory that I'm going to need this crew. Okay, let's see. I need my Titan crew. Okay, we're right without her. Okay, this crew right here, on my Titan, I was able, during the combat, the arenas, I was able to take out guys' cubes that are the size of mine. I've been theorizing that alike ships, which are where am I? I need. Let's see which one this is. Okay, this one's a hostile one, so I need to put this crew back in here. The Kirk brothers and E-Data. Got that. Let's see. Now this is going to be my cube that has the tennis field and this in there. But I need to go ahead and recrew it. Okay, let's find this one here. So what I usually do is I put her there. Now we go And I'm good everywhere else, I think. And I gotta put the mirror crew back in here. Okay. Now I'm good. Now I'm back to normal. But even though this one is only a tier 9, when it's tier 9 with quite a few upgrades at tier 9. I need ore to do any more, but I was able to take out cubes that were tier 15 with it. See, my contention has always been is, you know, whatever level, like if I had this up to tier 11, it would probably smoke these like it was nothing. Because it did a pretty good job. I got some hull damage, maybe like a fifth or so, taking one of them out. But if I had this at tier 11, had the extra officer down below, unlock that with tier 11, curtains. Might even have a shot at the tier 16. I would definitely try it. But the tier 16 is going to be like 25 million or some stuff like that. But tell you what, this puppy took a few of them out. Even at 13 million, that's not right. Usually it's 14. 13. Why is it down some? That is weird. But even this one, that's almost 13. If it doesn't kill the 24, it does some major hull damage to it. Major hull damage where I could double shot that sucker and take it down. You know, easily. But I've taken a few 24 millions with cubes with it, which is a tier higher than the one I got. Now, does that mean that guy's really poor at research? Could be. I don't get to see that. Now, look at all this junk I'm going to get here. I would have been mad if it would have froze my computer like it did last time. Yeah, I ended up having to reboot my computer when the stream went down a while ago. Okay, so someone asked me why I don't ever do these. I save these because look, there's literally none of these officers that I don't have tiered out. If we ever get an officer event, or let's put the or on it, they add some officers and I somehow use all the ones I got, which I won't, because I got 4.5 million. When they added those latest officers, I already had Lorca, Honor Guard Wharf, and Himmer tiered out. The only one that gave me was finished up Cisco, which I only needed like, oh man, I only needed like less than 100 shards, and that was 10 pulls right here at a million, well not a million, but 11,000. So that one didn't do much, and I had her at tier 4 already, so I basically didn't even use a million of my patterns. But I hope they update that again soon. You know what I'm saying? Because we got this loot that there's no place to spend it. It's just like that scrap. And I'll show you what I mean with the scrap. Let's go to the items. I don't know if it's in the materials or the other one. We'll see. I'm looking for it. I I think it's probably, looks like it's going to be in the other one. I'm not going to give up. Okay, here's some Trillium. Yeah, look, I got almost 18 billion of that. And it grows every time. I don't ever spend what I grind out. Never. I'm sure it'll be close to 20 after the next invasions. It will. And I showed them that. I'm showing, hey man, I'm everyone. I'm sending on pictures saying, hey, I'm drowning in this stuff. You need to pull the cool down. All right. I think I might be done for the night, guys. I'm having this. I know I want to go into mirror space and do some, but not for this. I just need it for the speed ups. We're done with that. All I can know is that you guys must be spending on these, because I don't see any other way you could be scoring that high. You saw the stuff I did for it and then didn't really make a touch in the bucket. Oh crap. Forgot to do this today. Well, we'll fix that real quick. Usually I like to use it on ship repairs. And I would have had it today easily. Dang it, I hate when I do that. But I was at the doctor's office when the rollover for the reset was, so I had other things more important in mind. Okay, let's see. Now here's a way to, two things. Let me show you guys this. If you don't know this already, a lot of you probably do, but I do have some newer players that ask me questions all the time. So when you get the, let's go in here first. Every day, I've already did it because I've done a whole bunch of helps. I didn't do my freebooters last night, so this will help me out. I'll do some of those in a minute. Okay, every day in this list, you're going to see a 10 and a 50. And you can be either cleared with helping people, or you can go into and contribute to your alliance. Well, the same thing for the thing I just showed you. It only cares about materials. Now, you got to be careful when you do this when there's one of those actual events is asking you to do helps or contribute. Well, let me go to this. So I go into contribute. Now for the event, you can do this like it's usually like 54 or 60 something. To score in that event, you have to do it one at a time. Just so like this. Otherwise, it won't count. Believe it or not, it only count as if you do. If you do like I'm going to do right here to clear this daily out by doing this, that counts as one. All those materials count as one contribute to it. One for the event, but for this thing I'm doing right now, I think that might have been enough to put me over the top. Let's see. It's not. You can see I got so much regular Sigma para that I could do that for a long while, and it just touches. That didn't even factor in what I got in tokens below. I haven't used a token in so long. I'm scared to even look to see what I got down there. Okay, that should have cleared both these, cleared that event out. Normally I don't like to, I don't do that. I just go ahead and let my ship repairs for the day do that. Okay, well this is a building. Let's see if I got any gimmick buildings I can score something in there. I don't think I do though. No, wrong thing. God dang it. Alright, let's go inside. Alright, we got one. That's a good one too. Let's just do the smart speed up. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Which one do I want to do? So I've got that one maxed out. Now, first what I did in the beginning is I kind of made it even with all these because I've got ships that all these help. So this is going to help your battleship. This is going to help your explorer, and this one pretty much your interceptor if you have your main crew as these guys. The one thing that you want with these guys, you want the, like her, hull breach. You want hull breach. That one is just one of those same thing with him, but he's they're kind of defense, and then you got her, Cascade. So that helps your interceptor pretty much. That's how you can look at it. It's not always the case. If you say I've got the Freeman crew in my interceptor, well, that's not going to do the. That's not going to be as effective. And let's look at. But see, right now I've got my setup. PvP, 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 PvE with my cube, PvP, 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 and mining. What I will do is when it gets closer to 10 o'clock, I will exchange those. I'll get my biggest sulky, which is this bad boy here. And right now I think I've got it. I got ore. See, I need to switch it to gas actually. But I'm not going to do it because right now on the next ship I'm going to show you that I put in the slot for mining is this brand new Romulan 68 mining ship, which is an ore ship. That FP is going to go into it when I can unlock it. Right now, I'm a pretty long way from it. Let's see, I got 13,000. I need, I think 62,000. No, 65,000. So I'm a long ways off. I'm about a month and a half off. And when I do that, what I'll do is I'll put the ore one here in this ship. And then I'll put the gas one in my biggest Selkie. Let's see. I see what I can do. See what the. It shows I can do any of them. But basically, it looks like I can do two, maybe. See how high these are asking for. I don't know, maybe 3. I was wrong. God, I want to do this mining. I don't like doing it on a non-deal, but that'll help me make it mine faster. Let's see, already this one's already too low for the cargo bay. There's the warp engine. Let's do it. That's helping me in that multi-week DiGiorgio. Or Giorgio, not DiGiorgio. But I've got it tier 2 right now. I want to take it to at least where my other one is. You see I got the gold scavenger skin on it. So I almost had it when I was able to pop this and make it. And there's my gold scavenger skin on this beautiful little miner right here. He's pretty tough too. I had someone try to kill it. They got tied in a little bit more than what they could handle. Because I've got 1.6 billion in power on this bad boy. I don't have any kind of... they're all mining officers on this bad boy. So what I need to do is go here, take the mirror crew off, of course. Because I could maybe use it if I find somebody that has to counter somebody's crew. Okay. So what I'm going to do here, even though I got the mining... the ore when I'm going to put my gas, because I want to take that and use it in the gas system. And, no, take that back. Let's go ahead and let this do ore, because I want to take it in the hazard system. This one has a little bit more hazard resistance than my other one does. So we're gonna go ahead and let it use its thing and put our ore. Here we go. So what you want to do now is to go into the sort. I'm going to put mining speed, cargo, protection, and capacity. That's going to pop all my mining people up. Well, I'm not going to use some of the ones that I use for others. Like, I know some people who do, but I like to have him below deck to stack points. Put him there. Oh yeah, we got to put Paul down below. For sure. Come on, put Paul. What is this guy? I never looked to see what his hands off on my loot. That looks like it's below deck. I'm not using him for anything. So why not? Let's put him below deck. Let's find another officer for the bridge. So I probably do need the ore, so I'm going to put him there. I was going to put him in the other ship, but I changed my mind. Okay. So we're just going to fill guys in the bottom. Alright. That gets him set up. Now let's go to our other mining ship. We're going to take the other mirror crew out of it. Okay, we're going to put gas. Let's find somebody, the people to put on here. See, the only problem with Fez, he needs to be the captain. Because his officer ability sucks because it takes your protected cargo away. I mean, he doesn't do anything to help your miner there. So, we won't use him. I don't ever hardly use him. I mean, I'll use him if I need a captain for a ship and I don't have one of the board mining ones. Those are the best captains to have for these. So I'm going to put Hoshi down at the bottom. Let's put the Gimp right here. I call him the Gimp because he looks like the Gimp from Pulp Fiction. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to do some mining. What time is it? We'll make sure 5 o'clock. That might be too. I might have to wait an hour because my crystal will crush that node before. Now it's 11 o'clock. So with Central Time where I live. So yeah. So I'll get it set up. I'll just wait to actually send them out. But what I'm going to do is, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to send one to a very high system, and these two are going to go in the same system, and this one's going to go into a hazard system. You know, I might be able to go ahead and send it. Let's go ahead and do our deal. Let's see if it's got range, and I got a little bit extra protection. These nodes might be big enough that I can not worry about them going out before time for it to. And maybe this one too. So this is tier 2. I know my big one's too. It will be too much. Wow, look at the hazard in that system. Whew. Have to do some hazard work. Okay, let's send him in here. Yeah, I know. I'm doing a gas ship with doing an ore ship for gas, but this one actually right now until I can switch that FP or tear it up maybe 1 or 2 more. This one still mines the ore faster. So it's going to be the ore. I would use that for gas. I got one that has the gas FT on it, but I don't think it's going to be faster than that ship doing it. I'm going to send that one out, maybe the crystal one out later, because like I said, it'll be done. I think I can pull a full 1,000,006 node down in less than 5 hours for sure. Well, today was a good day for me personally, and besides the stupid Rienta event, the events didn't really suck today. And one of these, I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I'm saving up these particles to make sure there's nothing in the actual research thing that I can use them on. But eventually I'm going to be able to come over here and start, well, I might even just, what the heck, why don't we start doing them now? That's not that bad a deal. That's a good pull too. Let's look at, I need these. So that's what I'm going to do every night. I'm going to make a pull from interceptor and survey. These I don't really need right now. Good, I don't got any of these lower ones. Parts, okay. Okay, these on whatever, like if I'm a 5-star, I'd be doing the same thing I'm doing now. Name as a 6-star, because I don't see the big difference when getting the 4 chests. And look at it, it's like, look at the price difference. You get 3 chests. I mean, this one's really the best deal, because even if you did this 2 days in a row versus, but you actually, this one does get a decent pull. This one here is 5 times the price, and you don't really, I've never seen a difference in the pulls, so I never do the full pull for that. Now for like this one, yes, I'm trying to get rid of all the raw 5-star that I got. So that, yeah, the biggest disappointment to me was this in this whole thing is I can't take the 6-star, the 5-star loot and convert it to 6-star. I wouldn't even care if it had a horrible exchange rate like they do the regular resources versus the Sigma. In fact, I need to check that. See if I got a pull. I do in 11 hours. Okay, couldn't remember if I did it today or not. Let's look through the rest of this. Okay. Okay, well, how I'm getting that is simple. I'm not mining that crap. I'm going into the X-Borg. Oh, this is section 31. X-Borg. You go right to here. And you can see right now I spent some of that stuff already, so I don't got a full pull. But I've been buying it here and using it for that refinery in there to get a little extra latinum. It's not a lot, but it stacks up after a while. But especially if I don't have to mine it, win-win. Oh, I think it uses it even uses the low version of it. That's why I don't have it. Why I know my thing's higher than that. That's it. I gotta do some extra. Do that. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the biggest. See, that's a full node, and even that is 8 hours. And like I could, even though it's not in the system, I can show you how fast. Where I got this one, let's find a full node. Here we go. 4. Told you it wouldn't took me less than 5 hours to mine this totally. 4 hours and 11 minutes. So if I do it now, you'd have to sit there for almost 2 hours. And I don't want that. See, this one is perfect. I can sit there and let it 6 hours and 11 minutes. That gets me past 11 o'clock, and then I can recall it and get my thing back. We're almost there in this system. So your use strategy. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing that I would pass along to some of the players that are coming up. Plan your moves. Set goals where you want to be at a certain time and do your damnedest to meet them. And that doesn't necessarily mean spin your butt off to get there. Because right now, if I wanted to spend, I could spend about $600 and be 70 right now. But I don't want to do that. I might spend a couple $100 to help me get there when there's the right pack in this store. Like if we get the hammer, the building station hammer again this weekend, I will definitely buy that. I was wondering, what is this? What is this F? Okay, it increases efficiency for research. That might not be a bad one, but I'm gonna wait to find a different type of unlock for that when they have it like in that next board thing. Be worth working on. Let's see, what's this one? Now this one's a better one here. This is an artifact, right? Okay, artifact, so it helps all your ships. Okay, that's good. Let's see what this one is. Increases the base cost. Increases the efficiency of Omega dust, Gorn parts, and intermittent use the research node. Nah, don't need that one. Because if I had money enough, this one's only $50, but I'll show you if I had extra $50 to spend this time around, I'll show you where it would go right now. See, I bought this last week to help me with clearing out for the weekend because I knew there was no way I was going to. I would do that again and have try to clear this one. I only got one. Last week I had all these slots full. If you can go back and look. I think I can get this 26 days down to where I can do it. Let's see. Let's find a full node. There's a full node. See, this was going to take 4 hours too. Dang it. I must go ahead and I need the ore worse than any of them. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. Now these are pretty. You can do these. I think I might have done these with my. I think I might have done it with my board cube when it was lower in my two. No. I'm trying to remember what when I was this lower what I used. I don't think my epics can get here. We're gonna look. I don't have the slip on. I did have the slip on my Rotaran, so I might have used a cube in my Rotaran with the slip on it. Just for right now. Yeah, I'm out of range without the slip. But I think that's what I did. I think I used one of my lower board cubes. I only used 2 ships, I remember. I used that. Then once I got my board cube, like tier 14, I would solo these. And I can solo anyone with my board cube now, up until you saw, like earlier today, where you saw me do those rares. I need two board cubes to do it there. And I get barely any hull damage, but I still need it because it's a little bit too much power to punch out and get that one by myself. Now the epic, which is right here, I have to use one of these other ships with my board cube because my regular board cube, because this one has a slip on it. The one that has the PvP. Oh, this is the PvE crew. Well, I got this. Oh yeah, I do. I do have that. Let's just look. Let's make sure that I've got. This one has the slip. Yeah, the slip and that. So that one has the Tannis field on it. I may end up taking the Tannis field and putting it on my Titan eventually, and then move the Romulan to my cube. I just haven't. Once I get once I get it to a little bit higher, and right now I'm not really working on my ships. Now you saw me do my mining ship. I don't really count that because most of the time it's not going to hurt my other ship or hurt my deal. But right now, go ahead and put me in. Shield up. So right now, my main objective is getting to 70. So the bulk of my resources are going into doing this. See, I could do this one now, but the thing is, you can see it uses all common material, so it didn't even score me in the Giorgio event there. That one I'm gonna have a little while this one cooks 70. I'll do that then on one of the domination events because it will score high for that. But once I get this scrapyard to 69, which like I said, I will have done before. Because right now, let me show you how much this thing would cost if I bought the speed ups. Pretty much it's 27 days. It cost me 40 million. Do I have 40 million in lat? Yeah, I got a little bit more than that, but not much more. But would I waste it on that? No. What I'm going to do is later tonight, I'm going to go in there and grind. I'm going to whittle it away till I can just maybe like less than a week, go in there and use the lat to finish it off. Or if I get lucky and get one of those runs where I get like 12 15-hour ones, then I won't need it. I mean, I've done it before, but getting there, and that's going to be the key, is once this thing finishes, I've got to do, which is good. I can see I need that to Operation 70. That's the first one in the chain. The second one is the R&B. Luckily, nothing below it where I can't go right to my shipyard. And I hit this shipyard. See, the only requirement is R&D, so it's not going to throw me a curveball like mini curveballs I got from going from 69 to 70. But once I get there, I got my Klingon 70 ship ready to rock. Almost got the cloak for it. Then after that, right after it, the Enterprise E will be coming out. I've got probably 2/3 of the blueprints for that. And I just started, like I showed you guys earlier. And I don't know if it was this stream or the one before. I've got started pulling prints for the Romulan 70 battleship. Like I said, I'm probably just going to make it, unless I see somebody using it and it does some real damage. That's not been the case with the other epics. The Romulan battleship has been the weakest one of all of from 60 to 50. All the way back to 34 with the Augur. You've all been like the weakest ship of the three. Yeah, I kept hearing people when I was early players, oh, I'm going to get that Augur. That's going to be an Enterprise killer. Well, that didn't really happen. Now when the strike team came out, and it was the first one of those, then that Augur got to go and kill some Enterprises, but before that, not so much. But until then, it was the weakest in the bunch. Now, to me, I think the Interceptor strike team is the strongest in the game, and it's just right there underneath the battleship one. Only reason why it's slightly better is because my Interceptor's got the battle triangle on any battleship. Now, if there's a way to flip-flop that in some way where it wouldn't, I think the battleship strike team would be the best in the game. Because I don't know, if you see how bad it crushes that mirror crew. And it's funny how everybody used to run the Freeman crew and everything, and when the mirror crew came in, you just totally annihilated it. I've seen people go back to the strike teams again. And it doesn't always annihilate the mirror crew, but if you're going to guy that's equal to you in research and power and tier of the ship, the interceptor crew is going to beat you. But now if you're a little bit tiered a little higher, that guy doesn't have the research that you do, then you're going to be able to go against the triangle win. That's why when you hear me talk a lot of times that research is so important. I had to learn that lesson early on. I can remember when I got my, what was the first Klingon battleship? I've got one. Let's go and let's go ships all the way back. The Bortus. I can remember when my Bortus was, all these guys had, I can't remember it's all inflated now, but I can remember going against guys that I had it completely tiered out. That theirs were like 1.5 million higher in power, and I'm like, oh, what the heck's going on? And early on in the game, because of what was in front of those researches trees, they've changed a little bit now. But the only one I focused on was this one, because all I cared about was PvP, and I went to the station one and only did it because I had to. I probably had, so I'm looking at all these mining crap and all this stuff. Then I never really went past this, and this is where you start seeing all this stuff for the ships come in. What is this? Oh, yeah, I don't need that. Yeah, I don't need that either. But you see, you get stuff that goes to ship. I didn't look that far down in the tree, and pretty much the same thing with this one. I'm looking at all this stuff, and I see one like this. I think I might have done that one, and I don't remember. And I'd probably done these right here, but then I just didn't really go. But then when I looked further down the line, there's ones for the ship, especially way back here. This part didn't. I don't think this part existed before that. I think it may ended right here and then came up. I don't think. Yeah, I think this is where 4-star begins. Well, I was a 3-star player, so I didn't see any of these. I think these were the back ones at the very back. And you can see how much the research has mattered to me. I've got almost this entire one tiered out. The only ones that I got left are the ones that use the cloak juice stuff. So now, a lot of people in this thing, think, oh gosh, he uses cloak juice all the time. I don't. Or I wouldn't have any of these like I still do. What does this do? What the heck? But I need to work on this one though. I need to start going out and do some PvP just to get this one up, because it would help that Romulan ship I got. See, I never cared about the Romulan ship. That's and the only two that I really cared about in this whole game was this one, because it's a damn cube killer, And our buddy the Sanctus here I thought was really good. Their interceptors are pretty good. If they're not the best one at that tier level, then it's pretty hard to distinguish it. Where? Look at the one. Okay, I missed the 4-star. Oh, I don't have a Pylum. Pylum was a pretty good little ship too. Those are the 3 ones. The only 3 ones that I really ever did anything with. But my Interceptor is my favorite ship. So guess what? When I got those ships, I already had all the research done for them. So that gave them a leg up. But research is important. You saw me think that out when I did this. I didn't just go in here and nilly-willy make upgrades. See, I probably need to focus on this one, but I didn't have enough. If I would have had enough after I maxed that out to do the burning, I would have done these first before that one, but I decided to go ahead and do that. The next one I get, now that this is done, I'm going to tear this burning out next, and then I'll do the morale last. And that's just because of the ships that I got. Now, you're an explorer guy. I would max this one out first. This would be probably the more important one for you if you're Enterprise or one of the one of the explorers, or your top dog. Then that's the one you need to work on. But for me, the top dog was first. Like I said, first I evened them all out where they all had 5, because I didn't know if you were going to be limited on how many. Because at the time when I did that, I didn't know that these rewards were going to jump up like they did. So what I did is, I'll level them all to 5, and then after I saw that there was a big incremental jump up of each tier level, kind of, and then I said, okay, I'm gonna spread this out. So I would do, just like you saw me, I would do the Interceptor one, and if I didn't have one for the other one, then I hit one of the other ones that I could do. But now that I got my Interceptor completely maxed in that squadron room, or whatever it's called, that's not the DI, I got the wrong one. Here we go. The Nova Squadron. Now I've got that one tiered out. Then I'm going to work on the battleship. It's going to be the number 1. And then I'll work on the morale. But yeah, the only thing stupid I did was hit this and start it. And it was a mistake. I was clicking on these to see how much it was going to cost me to upgrade it, and then I think I had my mouse right there, and something distracted me and it hit it. Oh, God, that's where I wish they would have had, "Are you sure you want to do this thing?" on that. Then I would have caught it. But right now I'm not in a short supply of para. I think I got enough tokens down below to, depending on, this one's going to be a monster. I'm not going to claim I have enough to do the operations without buying a pack, which I probably will have to. But I've got enough to do all my outside out there, because mainly they don't take much more than 1 million each. And plus, I'm earning almost 2 million a week just from doing the events and making the pulls that I'm pulling. So if I, like I said, I'm going to make probably 2 upgrades this weekend, maybe 3 if I get a chance. And then the next week is one that I'm gonna I get paid, and hopefully something else is gonna come through. I'm thinking it's going to, and when it does, I'm probably gonna spend $500 in a game and put me over the top. And that's, dudes, that is high for me. Like the most you'll ever see me in the weekend is about $300. And that's if I buy the station pack. I'll buy a pack for one of my ships. And then if they've got that Sigma pack in there, I'll get, not the Sigma, but the Sigma pack. It has a Sigma Tri. It has a bunch of speed ups in it. Let's see if they got that in there now. They had it in the last weekend. I bet they don't. I bet we don't see it until the weekend. But that's it. That's about as high as I'll go sometimes. Sometimes I'll not even spend any on the weekend. I'll have enough loot like I got right now to help me do the upgrades I want to do. And right now, to be honest with you, that's what I've been doing here lately. I've been doing the upgrades that I want to do regardless whatever the rewards are going to be on the weekend, whatever the leaderboard officer is. Because my goal is to get to 70. And that's more important to me than getting extra shards here and there. You guys reading some spam mail we got in there. But yeah, there's a 6-second delay from when I talk. That's why you, at the very first one, and I'm listening to my headphones, it's mad me. And but anyway, I think I'm done tonight. I might before I go to bed, I'm gonna make a mirror run. But I got to get up early in the morning tomorrow. I wanted to go fishing tomorrow, but I had something else come up. Probably try to do it. There's supposed to be some monster windstorm that's supposed to happen here in the Dallas area where I'm from. We had one about 2 weeks ago, or it was a week ago maybe, and we got another one coming in. It's not going to be as severe as the one we had previous, because I can tell you there was at least 100 miles an hour wind in places. I was driving home when I was driving to work that morning, and one of those like white and orange barriers, it's made out of wood, and it's got like a plank in the middle of it. It just blew right in the middle of the road, and it was raining so hard at that point with the wind, it was sideways, and you could only see, probably about 50 feet in front of you at best. And I'm going down the highway going about 35, 30 because of how hard the rain was. And that thing came right in front of me, and I had to slam on the brakes. My back end fishtailed a little bit, but there was nobody else on the road but me. So I was able to stop, get around it, and not hit it. And I immediately called 911 and told them that they needed to get somebody to move that before somebody died. Because there were some guys, that was the thing. In that rain, you had guys that were driving like 10 miles an hour, and you had guys that were driving still the speed limit at 70 miles an hour on that road. And it was really dangerous. Then you had the craziest thing I saw multiple, not just one group of one set of cars doing it. I saw multiple set of cars doing it where they would just pull into the right-hand lane and stop and put their flashers on when the visibility was that low. It was lucky one or more of those people didn't get hit. But it seemed like the traffic, because of the way how it was hard to see the lines and stuff, so most of the traffic was going in the middle lane where I was at. But, you know, it was a dangerous because the way it blew out, it didn't blow like horizontal. It stayed vertical the whole time. Where if I would have hit it, there would be a good chance that top plank would have went right through my windshield. And I might not be doing a stream here tonight. You know, like I said, I called 911 and said, hey, you got to get this construction barrier out of the road or somebody dies. And I wasn't being facetious about that or over dramatic, because I could see somebody hitting that thing going 50 miles an hour, and it just not only totals the guy's car out, but probably puts that plank through the window, and it'd be just where that plank ends up going once it goes through the window. Does it hit him, or does it go like in the middle between him and the passenger, or the passenger gets hit? You know, it was maddening, man. And then when I get to work, we had some great big trees that just got uprooted and did some property damage, some big time property damage. It was nuts. But anyway, fellas, that's going to be it for tonight. And until next time.